This is FinTech Futures at FinovateFall, and I'm here with Daniel Haisley of Apiture. How are you?
Good morning, Paul. I'm well. Yourself?
Excellent. Very well, thank you. So how are you enjoying the event so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's always good to be in New York, and it's good to be getting people back together again.
Excellent. No, great to see you here. So just to get things started then, would you like to give a quick introduction to yourself and what you're doing at Apiture?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Daniel Haisley. I lead innovation for our Apiture team.
Excellent, excellent. So you're here to conduct a demo session on embedded banking. Can you tell us a bit more about what embedded banking is and what Apiture is doing in the field?
Yeah, so if you think at the highest level, so banking has traditionally relied on customers coming to the bank or coming to the banker in order to establish those relationships. Embedded banking kind of turns that on its head. So it's taking banking services and extending and exposing them out into third-party applications like practice management solutions and all these other applications where clients already are. So instead of waiting for the customer to come to you, you're going to where the customers are.
Excellent. So from a bank's perspective then, what kind of benefits do they get from embedding their services within a non-financial partner's software?
Oh, it's extraordinary. I mean, so if you're targeting these customers inside of these third-party applications, well, they're there for a reason. They have shared interests and needs that drove them into these practice management solutions, whatever it may be. So it allows them to target them specifically and serve their needs in a way that's contextually relevant to them.
And what kind of benefits does the customer see from this kind of collaboration?
So if you're the customer, it's convenience, and it's always convenience, particularly on the business side of the house. So instead of me having to either swivel seat where I'm going from one application over to my bank's website or the mobile app, now I'm able to do everything in one single seamless place. I'm also able to strike up a relationship with the bank that knows this space very well. They serve all of this particular industry or this particular community group. It's tremendous.
Excellent. And for those unable to be here for the demo then, can you give us a quick overview of the technology that you're presenting today?
Yeah. So we're super excited. We're walking through an example of a small business owner who logs into her practice management solution. She runs a small boutique travel agency and has an influx of cash, doesn't know exactly what to do with it, but her bank is there inside her practice management solution to help kind of save the day and help coach her along with what needs to happen. So we take a look at both her perspective and then the developer's perspective on how does all of this fit together. It's tremendous.
Great. So what size financial institutions are candidates then for leveraging this opportunity?
Broad spectrum. So one thing that's fantastic about this is there's no technical work for the bank itself, so you're not necessarily limited by how many engineers can we throw at this. There are no engineers for the bank. Of the financial institutions that we've seen taking part in this so far, 70% of them are less than $10 billion in assets, so it's really anyone's ballgame.
Excellent, excellent. So does this require a large development effort on the part of the banks, and how does Apiture's technology facilitate that?
No, so it's probably the best part about this. There's no development on behalf of the financial institution. There is a little bit of work for the third-party application in which Apiture's embedded components will be displayed, but Apiture provides all the tools and resources that they need without forcing them to be banking experts. We extract all of that away, all of the integrations, all of the cores and the payments and the things that make digital banking generally kind of an ugly space in a lot of ways. We take all of that away so they can continue to focus on their specific industries.
Excellent, excellent. So what would you say the future looks like for embedded banking then? Is this picking up traction now at the moment?
I mean, we're in the first inning. It's a very nascent space, but you can see the tremendous value through a single partnership that scales infinitely, that gives the financial institution the ability to meaningfully change their balance sheet just with each of these individual partnerships that require no technical work for them. So we see a fantastic amount of growth opportunity, but it's early days.
Excellent, excellent. So just to finish off then, is there anything else you can tell us about what Apiture has in the pipeline at the moment?
So Apiture is and always has been laser focused on serving community and regional financial institutions. Always will be. So continuing to innovate in retail banking and the business banking space, allowing institutions to originate accounts easier and faster than they ever have, and then focusing on pooling all of the data through our data intelligence solutions and then exposing them out through embedded banking. So we're fantastically excited about what the future holds.
Excellent. Well, great. It was great talking to you, Daniel. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Paul.
You too.